Mic check. Can you hear me?
I can.
Lucky for you.
Right. Lucky for you.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Junior Lancers taking on Ames. First meeting of the year. Junior Lancers going to be in their white attire. Ames in the black and orange, copying us. Just saying. I don't know who was first.
I don't know either.
We're going to make the claim.
Right. The Ames Cyclones.
And we've got 2 seconds left on the clock here. I'll give you the starting lineups once they come out.
I don't know, but it's all messed up. We got the red bucket on the wrong side already.
Oh no.
This is not.
This can't be good. The target bucket is on the wrong side.
It is.
The boys taking advantage of that situation and cleaning it up early.
Right.
Looks like in between the pipes, we're going to have Trenton Westman. We'll give it a rest here in a second. As the ceremonial handoff is going to happen. Actually, the Ames guys
they're just picking up their own
picking them up.
Maybe this is a strategy.
Get them worn off.
Right.
You know,
this
wear
is
out.
like this is like maybe a strategy of pick up your own pucks.
Yeah. You don't get a target bucket today.
No. Look at.
That or they're just playing Legos or something there.
They just have them. So. Carter's just like, here's your bucket.
Here. Now you know what it's like.
Right. I always have to wait.
All right. And we'll try to give everybody updates on the Nebraska game as we move forward and watching it behind us here.
Yeah, we'll see. I've got it down in front of me. That's one of the varsity players is watching. It looks like they're ahead of mine. Mine hasn't even started. So I guess I got replays back here.
We don't have the written express consent of the NCAA or Nebraska football, so we can't show you the replays on camera.
Yeah.
Puck on the near side, picked up right away by Button. Sends it over to the Ames side. Zach going after it in the far corner. Picked up by Ames. Cyclones trying to get in the corner. Grabbed by Zach. Keeping him in the corner. Getting some help. Nice. Takes a shot. Covered by the goaltender.
Good pass there. Good pass back out. Elkins took a shot.
Good attack so far. Looks like we had Stonebreaker, Elkins, Zach, Bunton, and Lawley out for Omaha. Zach going to take drop this one. Far side, Cyclone City. Puck deflected, grabbed by the Cyclones in the corner, sends one high, arcing at Lawley, kicks it back and hits Stonebreaker on the far side. Grabbed by the Cyclones behind, gets some help there. Puck in front of the net, deflected. Good stick there by Lawley, keeps it in play for Omaha, grabbed by Stonebreaker. Brings it in, takes a shot, deflected loose, goes over to the far wall. Picked up by Ames as Lawley kicks it right back at the goaltender who poke checks that one behind the net. Puck on the near side, gets some help there as Button tried to get all of it. They got a clear, but grabbed right away by Lawley. Sends it right back at him, and a change coming in for Omaha. They sail one back over behind the net of Omaha. Should have been icing.
Right, I don't know.
It wasn't.
Right. Nobody was on the ice.
Deflected as goes over to the far side. Marble going after it, as is Severa. Puck on the near side. Omaha got the clear. Holder going after it, as is Roeder. Far side corner, grabbed by Cyclones. Roeder lays a nice hit, separates man from puck, but grabbed by the Cyclones near side corner. Omaha trying to get a little bit on the wall. Cyclones get it, sends one high arcing. He knocks one forward. Grabbed by Marble in Omaha zone, kicks one over the near side as he's getting Laviska. They tried to hit him twice and couldn't hit him. Puck to the far side. Ames takes a shot, deflected over the wall. Own guy knocked it there. Trying to pass in front of the net, deflected, goes high. I think Laviska got a hold of that one. On the near side, Roeder getting a hold of it, gets it to LaVisca. Slowing it down a little bit, trying to get off the wall to Roeder. Deflects it. Nice pass to Severa, but couldn't quite maintain. Comes over back in Omaha territory. LaVisca's going to push it forward as he bowls over one, and they grab the puck. Puck to the far side, Omaha territory. Ames trying to slow it down. Deflected by Westman. T gets it behind the net. Passes it in front by Ames again to the far side. Gets a hold of it to Marble. Marble sends one over to Holder. Gets it off the boards and passes center ice. Severa knocks it down. Nice job by Severa. Gets it over to the near side. Tries to take a shot. Grabbed by Ames. Knocks it down. Brings it over to the near side. Puck on the near side as Omaha was trying to get a quick change in. On the near as Ames tries to pass it up top. Forces the reset. Ames kicks it back in Omaha territory as it goes to the far. Vaughn there to get it against the wall. Pushing that one forward. Gets it cleared. Grabbed by Ames at the red line. Deflected over to the near side as Kaiser gets it off the board. Pushing that one forward. Gets it to Thomas, who buries it deep into the Ames territory. On the far side, gets it to Lucina. Back behind the net, Kaiser going after it. Kins it up top. Vaughn takes a shot. Deflected near side on the board. Comes up top again. Gets it to Thomas. Takes a shot. Deflected by the goaltender. Near side, Lucina. Sends it behind the net to the far. Vaughn gets it on the board. Kicks one out. Was trying to hit Westman. Intercepted. Good attempt as they send it back in Omaha territory. And Ames is going to go in for a change. Grabbed on the near side by Westman. Sends one across to Vaughn. A little bit ahead of him. Goes over to the far side. Got it to Kaiser. On the near side. Trying to get Lucina back in Ames territory. Cyclones get it cleared. Sends it back to Westman. Kicks it back. Ames gets it just over the blue line. Grabbed by Westman again. W getting it. He's going to bring it on the near. Gets it cleared again. Hits Lucina. Lucina trying to dance with that one, but they push it over to the far side. Gets it off the wall again. Omaha trying to push this one forward. I think that was Bunton who got that one as Omaha was getting another change in. Puck back again as Omaha sails that one back behind the net over to the near side. Bunton trying to hold on to it, gets it deflected. Jackson grabs it, kicks it back to the far corner behind the net over to the far side. As Bianchetti gets a hold of it and gets it to Jackson. Bianchetti again, couldn't quite go. Puck goes over to the far, grabbed by Ames. Good stick there by Bunton, gets a hold of it to Bianchetti, knocks it down, takes that one back into their territory behind the net. Grabbed by Ames over the far wall. Omaha trying to hold on. Jackson just got it at the blue line. Held on to it. Omaha had to reset, but Jackson sends it back in the far right corner. 10 minutes, 18 seconds left. No score. Back in the far corner again. Bianchetti and Jackson getting a hold of it. Jackson holds on to it in the corner. Passes it to Bianchetti. Up top. Gets it to Lawley. Knocks it down as he gets knocked over. Pile up by the net. By the wall. Over to the near side. Button staying in, keeping him close. Takes a shot, deflected off by Westman. Puck behind the net and a pile up behind. Omaha got the clear over to the far side. Jackson going after it at the red line. Holds onto it for Omaha. Buries it deep back into Ames territory. Back behind the net, Cheetah going after it. Picked up as, is that Jackson?
Stonebreaker.
Stonebreaker gets a hold of it. They changed up on me. Stonebreaker battling it. They almost looked like he wrapped his head on that one. Sends one back, gets LaVisca. LaVisca off the boards. Sent forward by Elkins. Got one forward to Stonebreaker. Grabbed by Ames. Zach almost got a stick on that one. Goes back to the far side. Puck still hasn't crossed over. Should have been offsides.
Right.
Grabbed by Stonebreaker. Back behind the Omaha net to Marble. Marble gets one to LaVisca. LaVisca holding on to it. Sends it over to the near side to Zach. Ian gets it cleared. Sends one high. Keeps a hold of it for Omaha and buries it deep at the red line. Back held on by Ames. To the far wall. Marble trying to get a hold of it now. Referee had to sit on the board on that one. Severa staying on behind the net. Ames skater lost an edge on that one. Grabbed as Zach trying to hold on to it. Grabs a hold of it for Omaha. Waited. Smart move by Zach to get it out to Elkins on the side. As Severa comes in, pushes it forward for far wall. Gets it in the corner. Severa holding on to it for Omaha. Good job by Parker on the far side. Parker gets taken out by a stick. Ian steps in to assist. Parker gets up, gets a hold of it. On the far wall again. Parker comes in, takes a shot.
Oh, great.
Glove saved by the goaltender on that one.
Hard work there by Parker.
A lot of effort there by Severa on that wall. Omaha was going in for a change. He maintained it that whole time.
That was a long non-stoppage of play.
8:14 left. So that was a long shift.
Right.
Sever going to take drop, joined by Roeder, Vaughn, Holder, and Westman. Roeder poking that one over to the near side, holds on to it, sends one back to Vaughn. Vaughn back to Roeder. Roeder on the wall, sends it back to Vaughn again. Couldn't quite get a stick down on that one. Little misplay. Vaughn going after it on the near side of Omaha. Gets it in the corner, sails it over to the far side to Westman. Warren going to bring it out. Sends one up top, hits Roeder. Roeder's going to bring it out. He's got Sever to his left, Holder behind him. Pass in front of the net, couldn't quite pull it off. Deflected far side. Sever knocks that one down. Puck behind the net. Goaltender just happened to be in the right spot as Roeder came in. Right in the chest though. 7:37 left.
Yeah, it looks like Nebraska didn't, on the goal line, couldn't score.
In for Omaha. Let's see, we've got Kaiser, Thomas, Lucina, Vaughn, and Westman. Thomas taking drop. Sent up cross, grabbed by the Ames. Ames sent it across over to the far side. Vaughn got a little bit on that one, but couldn't quite maintain it. Westman comes in, grabs it, gets it to Vaughn. Vaughn sends one high, arcing. Grabbed. I don't know what he's calling on that one.
Right.
High sticking?
How's that high stick?
I didn't see a stick go that high.
Right? Interesting.
Okay. Puck on the far side of Omaha for the high sticking call. No change on that line. Puck deflected to the far side. Ames tries to take a shot. Got more ice than he did puck. Comes over to the near side. Ames going after it. On the near, Kaiser trying to stay with him in the corner. Puts him in the boards. Gets some help from Lucina. Ames comes out with it on the far. Lawley going after that one. On the wall as Lucina came in for a hit. Ames coming out with it. Brings it on the near side. Thomas staying on him. Button lays a nice hit. Separated the man from the puck on that one. Picked up by Ames behind the net. Trying to deflect in front. Lawley with a good stick gets it cleared. Ames tried to send it back but needed a reset. As he does. Stop a play called to Omaha with icing.
Yeah, quick pace here, back and forth.
6:45 left on the first period, no score. Omaha territory near. Puck in front of the net, grabbed right away as Jackson comes out with it. Nice move by Drew, gets it sent over to their side. As they tried to hit him and Drew just juked that one. Went right into the wall for that. As Marble lays a hit. And Cheeto deflects back in front of the net over the near side. Puck down as LaVisca sends it onto the boards. Omaha trying to get all of it. Bianchetti coming out with it, dancing in front of the net. Sends it back, LaVisca grabs it, comes in front of the net, comes in, takes a shot. Puck still loose as it was deflected by the goaltender. They're going to send it back into Omaha zone. Puck's being rolled, grabbed by Marble. Cheeto comes in and clears it for Omaha, grabbed by Ames in their own zone, brings it over neutral, near side, and LaVisca lays a hit. Puck goes high, grabbed by Jackson. Grabbed by Ames, comes over to the near side, grabbed again by LaVisca on the near. He gets it cleared to Jackson. Deflects at the red line, back into their zone. As Stonebreaker comes in and gets it to Jackson. Jackson back to Stonebreaker behind the net to the far. Sends one up top. Vaughn gets it off the boards. Sends one back over to Stonebreaker in the corner. Ames grabs that one. Little pile up though as Ames was going after it. Vaughn steps in, separated man from puck. Westman picks it up. Gets it back to Vaughn in Omaha territory. Vaughn gets it cleared, back over. Deflected by Stonebreaker, comes over the near side. Vaughn stops it right at the blue line, forces it back in. Deflected to the far. Elkins trying to get a hold of it. Picked up by Zach, comes in, takes a shot high. Puck behind the net, grabbed by Omaha. Gonna hold on to this one for a second. Looking to pass in front, grabbed by Ames right away. Didn't have anything there. Westman stops it, kicks it back behind the net. Back in the far corner. Referee got hit on that one. Elkins, Bianchetti comes out. Elkins comes out with it, takes a shot. Glove saved by the goaltender.
Good job, good pressure there. We got Bianchetti coming off.
Bianchetti coming off, not sure why. 4:42 left. Puck on the near side. Kicking off, we have Severa, Roeder, Bunton. Puck on the far. Picked up by Ames, getting off the wall. Lawley was trying to get a stick on it, couldn't quite get it. Comes over to Omaha zone, deflected. He couldn't quite get a hold of that one, and Ames draws first blood as he comes out.
Dang it.
Unfortunate breakaway there, but Ames goes ahead 1-0 with 4:31 left in the first period. Severa gonna take drop. Joined by Roeder, LaVisca, Holder, and Marble. Puck deflected, comes over to the near side. LaVisca gets it off the boards, hits it to Roeder, kicks one forward, loses an edge in front of the camera there, goes over the Omaha side, Marble there to get it, takes it behind the Omaha net. Trying to get it to LaVisca at the corner as LaVisca holding onto it, sends it to the far, Holder there, maintains and gets that one over to Marble, who sends it over to the near. Gets it cleared, Roeder going after it, pushes that one off the wall. Severa gets it as they send it back over the blue line. LaVisca gets it again. They hold on right at the blue line. LaVisca holding on to it for Omaha, gets it back over, and Ames sends it right back at us. Kicking that one into Omaha territory as it goes behind the net to the far. Picked up by Marble. Marble trying to get it clear, does. And Omaha gets called for icing on that one. I almost swore I heard him hit the puck.
Right, I was thinking the same thing.
3:42 left.
Very quick first period here.
Back on the Omaha side. Thomas, Jackson, Kaiser, puck on the near, picked up by Westman. Westman trying to send it up top, does. Comes over the near, goes back in their territory. Thomas going after it. Ames comes in, loses an edge, picked up by Kaiser.
No penalty.
Kaiser on the near. Trying to hold on to it. Thomas gets it out, sends it over to the far. Picked up, Omaha taking a shot. Glove saved by the goaltender on that one. Thomas, Lucina, Kaiser, LaVisca, and Marble in for Omaha. Thomas going to take drop. Puck deflected in front of the net. Lucina trying to get all it. Get to Kaiser. Back pass. Couldn't quite pull that off shot. Comes over to the near side. Picked up by Marble, near corner of Omaha. Takes it behind the net. Trying to force it. Got two men on him. LaVisca grabs it. Gonna bring it out of the zone. Back into Cyclone territory. Holds onto it, takes it behind the net. Lucina in front of the net. Comes over near. Hits Marble. Marble! I thought he was gonna shoot. Goes against the board, trying to hit it to Kaiser. Kaiser in the corner. Ames trying to get all of that one. They're gonna try to get that cleared as Westman was coming in. Comes up with it for Omaha in neutral. Back into the near zone. Takes a shot, goaltender covers it. 2:32 left in the period.
Yeah, quick pace here, back and forth.
Out for Omaha, looks like we're gonna have Jackson, Severa, Cheeto, Vaughn, and Westman. Severa gonna take drop. Puck deflected back, takes a shot, Jackson. Goes up tall, or goes up high and hits the safety net.
Yeah, good win there by Severa.
No change on the line. Just waiting on a puck. Severa in the middle again. Puck drops, Severa trying to push that one forward. Puck comes from the near side wall. Westman trying to hold on to it, bounces, goes across, picked up by Vaughn in Omaha zone, sends one back over. Trying to hit Grayson, does, gets it to Severa. Severa pushing it forward. Deflected by the goaltender near side. Severa trying to stay with it on the boards, gets one to Jackson. Jackson in front of the net trying to shot, deflected by the goaltender. Another shot by Severa, deflected to the far corner. Severa picking up the slot, comes over to the near side. Cheeto taking a shot, hit somebody, comes over to the near side. Omaha trying to get it, gets hit from behind into the boards. Near side, puck going high.
Need to be a little bit taller there.
Would help. Said that my whole life. Comes over to the near side, Vaughn going after it. Comes back into their zone, dances past 1-2, comes in to take a shot, deflected. As he gets knocked into the goal. Back to the far side as Severa going after it in Omaha zone. Far side, 1:29 left in the period. Trying to get that cleared, does, deflected, but couldn't hold on to it. Jackson had it, lost his stick on that one. Puck on the far side, Vaughn trying to force him behind the net, does. They tried to take a shot, deflected again, takes a shot again, deflected by T. Vaughn trying to get it cleared, does. He forced to ice the puck on that one. 1:06 left.
Had multiple chances there.
Couldn't quite pull it off.
Right.
Change coming out. Looks like LaVisca, Zach.
Stonebreaker.
Stonebreaker.
Marble.
Marble, thank you. I can't see the numbers. Puck on the near side. Picked up. LaVisca trying to take it out, gonna bring it out of the zone, taking it back over to Ames territory on the far. He's got Elkins to his left. Passes it in front. Elkins couldn't quite get in front of the net in time. Stonebreaker trying to kick it forward, picked up by Ames. Staying with him. LaVisca stepping it up, trying to get all that one. Comes out with it. Dances with that one. On the near side, Stonebreaker holds on to it. Sending one back to LaVisca. Omaha forces the reset. Oh, they send one back. Over to the near. Elkins got a skate on that one. Good deflection.
Job.
LaVisca coming up with it, comes in, takes a shot. Would have been awesome if he had connected.
Right.
Near side, 16 seconds left.
Yeah.
Icing called. Omaha, it looks like Nebraska down by 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
7-0. Stonebreaker, LaVisca, Marble. Like no change so far on that line as Elkins and on the near side. Omaha trying to get all of it, comes near. Picked up by Ames, goes back in Omaha's territory. Shot taken, deflected by T and cleared. I think Marble got that one. Deflected to the far side. Ames trying another shot, and that's the end of the first period. Omaha trailing by 1.
Yeah, good first period, good back and forth, just can't get the right bounces.
A little unfortunate there, but a lot more awake than we were yesterday morning.
For sure.
Or yesterday first period, so. Boys getting changed up here. We'll see what happens.
Interesting. I guess there was, what, 2.5 minutes in between?
I believe so, something like that. Fairly clean game so far. Nothing too crazy penalty-wise.
No. It's probably tough for the refs to keep up.
What do we do?
Right.
I wish we could put in between different screens.
Right.
We got about a minute till second period. Kicking it off, second period for Omaha. Looks like we're going to have Bunton, Severa, Lawley,
Holder and Roeder.
Holder and Roeder. Sevra taking drop. Puck kick behind the net, picked up by Roeder. Kicks it back into Ames territory. Cyclones goaltender was trying to get it. Omaha was almost there. I don't think he saw him coming. On the near side, Lally going after it in the corner. His holder was trying to grab it. Goes over to the far side. And they got it clear, but grabbed right away by Sevra. Good positioning as he sends one back over the blue line, knocks it up. Oh, Roeder trying to get the puck was bouncing. Roeder couldn't quite grab that one.
Right.
Nice job by Lally keeping him on the boards neutral. And they also grabbed him and pulled his jersey. Somebody had to have seen that one. There had to have been some interference on that.
Thank you.
We go back over to Omaha side, but no penalty assessed.
Interesting.
So they call this, what is it, icing then? They called icing?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll take that over nothing, I guess, but Lally was literally dragged by his jersey. Thomas trying to get hold of it, comes over to near side. Kaiser kicks it over to the far. Lucina trying to get it against the wall. He's got two Ames guys with him. Up against the wall, Vaughn gets a poke check on that one. Gets some assistance as Thomas kicks it forward. Vaughn trying to keep it on the boards, gets it on the boards, goes into the corner. Lucina now trying to get it, sends it back. Thomas gets it. Ames grabs a hold of that one. Good back check though.
Good job
as Kaiser comes
Kaiser,
back.
Yeah.
Good stick lift and kicks it right back at him. Puck on the far side. Lucina trying to get it, gets it behind the net. To Kaiser, Kaiser to Lucina. Lucina on the board, in the corner. Looking to pass back to Kaiser. Kaiser to Lucina.
There you
Sends
go.
one back to Vaughn, takes a shot, deflected down. Back by to the far side, against the corner again. Comes over to the near, Kaiser going after it in the corner. On the wall, Westman holding in play for Omaha. Kaiser coming in, trying to grab it. Pushing that one forward. Lucina pushing it in front of the net. They're going to send one high arcing. Should be icing.
Should be.
And it is as we go back into Ames territory. Back near side. Change coming out is LaVisca, Marble, Sevra, Jackson, and Grayson. Puck behind the net. Comes over to the near side. On the near, Omaha trying to get a hold of that one. Still a near wall. It's back in the corner. Comes in as Sevra going after it in Omaha territory. Puck rolling. Sevra loses an edge but kicks it on the wall. Nice job by Sevra. Good effort. On the near side, Marble trying to get hold of it for Omaha in our own zone. They pass in front. Fortunate miscue on that one. Goes back to the far side. As Grayson going after it against the wall in Cyclone territory. Staying with him. Gets some help there. Sevra lays a hit. Goes back to the far corner. LaVisca was trying to raise a stick but missed. Puck goes back in Omaha's zone, grabbed by Marble. Marble against the wall, goes back behind the net, grabbed by Ames, passes it in front. Luckily, LaVisca was there to grab it. Gets it off the boards as he's sending it back to Ames territory. Ames getting it on the near. Omaha pushes it into the boards. Good job by Sevra to hold on to it for Omaha. Trying to pass, Ames intercepted the pass. Takes it back neutral over to the far side of Omaha. Ames trying to take a shot, deflected by T. Nice job by T, sends it over the near. Marble trying to get all of that one. Comes onto the near side, pushing that one, gets it over to Jackson. Jackson holding onto it on the wall. So he gets boarded slightly, sends it over to the far side. Puck on the near. Marble on the near. Jackson trying to get it on the near wall. Still battling it there in the corner. Picked up by Stonebreaker. Dances past one. Goaltender, I don't even think he knew he had it at the time.
I don't think so. But he had Zach sitting on the far post that if he'd have kicked it over, that baby would have went in.
11:24 left in the period. Omaha still down by one. Ian, Zach taking drop. Joined by Stonebreaker, Lawley, Bunton, and Elkins. Puck deflect behind the net. Back to the far. Against the wall. Lawley battling from his knees. Sorry, Bunton was battling from his knees.
Great job there.
Nice job by Bunton. Gets it to Zach. Zach behind the net to the far. Sending one back over to Bunton. Gets it off the boards. Back to Zach. Ian looking to pass. Was trying to hit Lawley. Intercepted by Ames.
Good job by Bunton.
Bunton with another good stick to the far. Picked up by Zach. Trying to get it off the boards. Trying to pass in front of the net. Ames there to poke check that one over. As he does, Zach gets a hold of it. The puck's just kind of sitting in limbo there for a minute. Comes over to the near side. Good job by Lawley. Gets it off the boards again. On the near side. Back across to the far. Nice hit by Bunton. Separates man from puck. Sends one high arcing. Knocked down by Elkins. And Zach trying to get hold of it now. Omaha trying to grab a hold of the possession they need as Stonebreaker going after it in the corner of Omaha. Near side. Little miscue there. Back behind the net. Looks like it's stuck on the net right now. Referee, thank you.
Right.
Trenton dives for it behind the net.
My thing is the guys are beating on the net trying to get it to come out of there. The ref's not calling anything.
10:08 left. Change coming out for Omaha. Roeder, Westman, Vaughn, Lucina, Thomas. Puck deflected, comes up high. Picked up right away as Holder takes that one across. He's going to bury it deep. Offsides?
No, he kicked it out of bounds.
Oh. Severa taken draw, deflected, picked up by Ames, pushed forward by Holder, to the far by Roeder. Ames sent it back in Omaha's near corner. Vaughn going after it. Kicks it off the board. Bounces it back, gets it to Severa. Severa behind that to the far. Westman poke checking that one, pushing it into the corner. Severa still battling it. Got two men on him though. Westman coming in to assist. Picked up by Ames, comes over to the near. Deflected in front of the net. Back to the far. Deflected again. Puck's loose. Grabbed again. And Omaha got it cleared. Nope. Just almost got it cleared, I guess. On the near again. Good job by the boys to pull that one away. Still on the near side, battling on the wall. Puck goes high. Deflected again, back behind the net. Or check that in front, but to the near side. Ames trying to get all of it. Severa trying to battle it right now. On the near. Gets it to Holder. Holder gets it to Roeder. Roeder gets it cleared. Puck on the near again, back in Omaha territory. Vaughn sailing one across to Westman. Westman kicking it clear, gets it to Roeder. Roeder trying to hold on, but Ames had a man coming in. Comes on the near side, deflected. T deflects near side corner. Westman going after it. W sends it to the far side. Up top, they tried to take a shot, grabbed by Vaughn. He's going to send one high and gets it cleared. They touched it, goes deep into Ames territory, near side. Omaha's going to get a quick change up front. Messina going after it, over to the far side. Kaiser was trying to get it. Stopped right at the blue line by Thomas. Sending one back over to the near. Vaughn going after it, near side of Omaha. Gonna hold on to it for a second, gets it off the board, sends one high arcing. As Omaha pushed that, Thomas comes up with it, trying to deflect again. Lucina had to check back in on that one. Puck over to the near side. Ames coming up with it, back again. Good deflected, job. Grabbed by W, got a good poke check on that one.
Right.
Vaughn cleared it, sends it over to the far side. Yeah. Back again, Omaha trying to get it.
We got a penalty on Cena here.
Reached out and ended up tripping him on that one. Comes in for a shot, deflected. T got a hold of that one, nice job. And Omaha got it cleared, but a penalty coming out for Omaha. 7:47 left.
He tried not to, but unfortunately.
He had that whole, I'm gonna try to get it, but oh no, what did I do? Back over to Omaha territory.
Denver 18. Easton, Messina, Tripping.
Stonebreaker going to take drop on this one. Comes over to the near side. Omaha trying to get it cleared. Goes up top. Picked up by Ames. Puck on the near side. Ames sends it over to the far. Up top again. Ian trying to get all that one. Deflects it behind the net. LaVisca going after it in the corner. Gets it. As Stonebreaker tried to get it cleared, but Ames grabbed it. Comes up top center again. Back over to the near. Still dancing with that one. Sends it up top again. Shot deflected. Nice job. Stonebreaker gets out with it. Comes over to the near side. Still pushing it back into their zone as he's boarded. On the near, Ian trying to assist. Gets it back into their territory as they Ice Monster got all of one of them. Puck picked up by LaVisca in Omaha territory. 7:03 left with 1:15 left on the power play for Ames. Back in Ames territory. Picked up by one of the defensemen. Ames going to try to come out with it as Zach was trying to get a stick on that one. Goes over to the far side. Elkins pushing him over to LaVisca. LaVisca on the wall. On the near side. Picked up by Ames. Sorry, far side. Ames dancing with it. Still in front. Comes over again. Takes a shot. Deflected. I think Elkins got that one.
Yeah.
Omaha got it cleared again. 43 seconds left on the penalty kill. But behind the net, Ames holding on to it. 37 seconds left on the ticking clock. Omaha going to get a quick change in as Westman comes out. Marble, puck on the near side, deflected near. Icing called on Ames. 6:10 left with 23 left on the penalty kill. Vaughn, Westman, Elkins, and Roeder out for Omaha. Near side. 6:10 left in the period. Omaha still trailing by 1. Puck deflected far side. Elkins gets it out. Roeder takes a shot. Deflected near side. Picked up by Ames. Ames trying to bring it out of the zone. They do. Picked up by Westman. Sends one across to Vaughn. Vaughn gonna send it right back at him. Gets it to Roeder. Roeder on the far side. Coming over to the far. Deflects over to the near side. Picked up by Ames. Comes on near. 2 seconds left on the penalty kill. Omaha now full strength. Picked up by Roeder. Omaha pushing that one forward over the far. Elkins got it back in their zone. Cheeto going after it behind the net. Puck to the far side. Cheeto battling that one out. Sorry, Roeder battling that one out. Vaughn keeps it in play, as does Elkins. Puck on the near side. Cheeto trying to pass in front of the net, deflected. Comes over, picked up by Ames. Ames across center ice, back over neutral. Deflected over to the near. Jackson trying to step in. Nice job by T to deflect behind the net. Vaughn keeps him in the corner, getting some assistance. Puck up top, near side. Jackson trying to step in front of it. Puck over to the far corner. Sever trying to get it. Over to the far corner again. Sever trying to get the possession. Deflected again. Over to the near. Omaha gets all of it, sends it up top, back into their zone, right at the goaltender, who's going to be forced to get a hold of that one. Picked up by Ames, 4:43 left. Deflected. Sever got a hold of it, got one out to Vaughn, takes a shot. Goaltender with a glove save. Sorry, that was Bunton.
That was Bunton, but my thing is, great job. That goalie's been playing very well.
Very, very good glove save by the goaltender on that one.
Yeah.
Bunton with a great shot.
My thing is, we've got it going on, and it just
need that one goal to get things moving.
Yep.
Ian take and drop on this one. Gets it back over to Stonebreaker. Poke checks that one, but Ames grabs it. Send one back over to the near side. Bunton kicks it back. Nice job by Carter. On the near side, gets it to Zach. Zach holding on to it at the red line. Gets some assistance from Lawley. Sends one high, arcing back at Ames. Ames forced to grab it. Trying to get it cleared. Sends one back at Omaha territory. Should be icing.
Nope.
Nope. I'm going to say we touched it. Lawley gets it. Holding on to it. Sending one back, arcing again. He tries to hit Stonebreaker. Gets him at the red line. Grabbed by Zach. He's going to bring it back into their zone. He's got Stonebreaker. Takes a shot wide left. Passes in front of the net again over to the near side. Stonebreaker trying to pass in front of the net to Zach. Zach gets it behind the net. Comes over to the near again. Stonebreaker. Back to Lawley. Lawley coming in. Back to Stonebreaker. Smart move by Lawley. Against the far side. Bunton holding on to it. Comes over to the near again. Check that, far side. Button gets it back again. Sends it up top to Lawley. Takes it, nope, check that. Comes over the near corner. Back to the far corner again. Stonebreaker trying to get that one over to Bunton. They're going to send one back at Omaha. Should be icing on that one. And it is.
It is.
3:17 left in the second period.
Yeah, good pressure there, good passing, good movement of the puck. It's gonna go. It's gonna go.
Let's keep it up. Thomas going to take drop, joined by Kaiser, Lucina, Marble, and Leviska. Thomas trying to get a hold of that one as it goes back. Grabbed by Lucina, goes behind the net over the near. Thomas in pursuit against the wall, gets to Marble, Marble, Lucina. Lucina kicks it back at the blue line. Picked up by Ames. Ames takes it over the far as Leviska poke checks that one over to Kaiser. Kaiser slingshotting around, coming out with it. He's going to take it back into their zone on the near. Takes a shot wide left. Gets it out to Leviska. Nope, Leviska thought he had it as Ames coming out with a breakaway on that one. Comes deflected. Nice job by T.
Nice job by T.
He dove in and got that one.
Oh my gosh.
Great save by T.
That's unbelievable. That's all T in net there. Puck went through his legs.
Turned around and
Dove, covered it.
Good attentiveness by T. Puck on the far side, 2:39 left, Omaha territory. Westman, Roeder, Vaughn. Puck on the far side. Holder trying to get, Vaughn sends one high arcing. Gets it cleared as it goes back over in their territory. Severo trying to get that to Holder. Holder pushing it forward. Omaha trying to take a shot. Goaltender deflects over to the near side. Vaughn trying to stop it. Ames coming out with it. Comes over the near.
Got a 4-on-1 here.
Westman, that fortunate one for Omaha, and that one is goes to the far corner. Severo keeping it on the boards, gets it cleared over the far. Holder grabs it at the red line. He's got Severo, takes the shot, wide right. Goaltender deflected. On the near side, Vaughn trying to get a stick on that one, holds it in play for Omaha. Comes in forward with that one on the near side. Keeps it in the corner. Passing, trying to pass behind the net. Goes over the far side. Ames trying to get it cleared. Goes back in Omaha territory. Not enough on it. Omaha forced to play that one. Westman gets a hold of it. Holds onto it. Gets it off the boards on the near side. Gets it cleared and gets that to Roeder. Comes back near side Omaha. Vaughn there to get it on the near. Gonna hold on to it. Passing that across to Westman. Westman off the boards. They send it back over. And Omaha got it clear again. Back on the far. Vaughn gonna send it high arcing back into their zone again, off the boards. As he does, is that Zach?
Yeah.
Gets a hold of it on the near side in their territory. 1:10 left in the period. On the near side again. Elkin's trying to get it, gets it to Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker grabbing it for Omaha. Nice fight by Stonebreaker on that one. Sends one across to Zach. Zach taking it back in their zone. Takes a shot deflected by the goaltender behind. Stonebreaker trying to get a hold of it. On the near side, Omaha with the wrap. The net moved a little bit on that. Bunton going after a hold of this one. Brings it out of the zone again. Back into neutral. Pushing that one back into their zone. Back to the far behind the net. Send it off to the near side corner. Elkins trying to get all of that one. Comes out with it, takes a shot, deflected by the goaltender, loose over to the far side. Goes back in Omaha's zone. Omaha forced to cover this one. Grabbed as Omaha, nice pass by Stonebreaker, gets one to Zach. Ian sent one at the goaltender with 18 seconds left. I think he panicked a little bit on that one. Comes back over to Omaha's territory for icing on that.
It's not good. Boys are yelling at each other. We need to get back as a team play.
16 seconds left. Near side Omaha territory. Leviska, let's see, Leviska, Marble. That's Lucina.
No, Jackson, Grayson,
Jackson, Grayson, and
Severo.
Severo. Thank you.
problem is here.
Puck drop kick near side. Lariska sending it up, arcing back into their zone. Should be icing again. And it is. 11 seconds left. No change on the lineup. Looks like Severo will probably take drop again on this. Severo trying to push that one in the corner. We've got 8 seconds left. Puck in front of the net, still loose, and they snuck one in. 2 seconds left. Omaha now trailing, going to go into the third period, down by 2.
Oh my gosh. Can't leave the puck out in front of the net that long.
Got to help your tender at some point. Severo going to take drop.
14:57, scoring the second goal of the game, number 7, Smith Baumgart.
And that is the end of the period. As we go into the break, intermission, Omaha trailing by 2. Going to take a quick break, catch up on some other scores, and use the restroom. We'll be back. back.
That we are.
We'll see what comes. Final 15 minutes. Junior
Yeah.
Lancer JV.
They just got to keep doing what they're doing.
Telling you, it's because of the target bucket.
Right? We won't let that happen again.
Elkins, Stonebreaker, Zach, Bunton, and Lawley out for Omaha. Puck deflected, picked up by Ames, goes back into their own zone. Ames on the near side trying to get it cleared. Stopped at the blue line by Bunton. Stick flying from Ames, and it hits the player that's picking up his stick. Stopped it right at the Omaha blue line. Comes over the near side. Omaha now looks like they got a nope. Well, he had his arm up. Must have been offsides.
So it was offside, yep.
Puck on the near side. Elkins holding on to it, passing in front of the net. Had Zach there, but couldn't quite pull it off. Comes over the near side. Shot taken. Still loose in front of the net. Goaltender lost it. Now he covered it.
Dang it.
Good attempt there.
Yeah, good job. Way to move the puck around.
Change coming on the line. LaVisca. Marble. Roeder. Sevra. And Holder. Sevra taking drop. Puck deflected near side. Picked up. LaVisca takes a shot. I think he hit Holder in the back. Picked up by Marble, neutral ice. Sends one across to LaVisca near. LaVisca back over to Marble. Just a little bit behind him. Holder trying to get all of it deflected. Picked up by Holder again. Comes over to the near. Looks like he's going to bring it back in the zone. Buries it deep on the near side. As Roeder going after it behind the net. Puck and loose in front of the net. Picked up by Sevra. Wrong side though. Picked up as Marble takes a shot. Deflected again near side. LaVisca stepping in to get it on the near side corner. Loses it though on the board. Comes over near side. Sevra holding it back. Trying to keep it at the blue line. They kick it back over. LaVisca with a good back check. Picks it up for Omaha. Gets one off the skate to Sevra. Sevra dancing with it on the far side on the boards. Trying to battle it behind the net. Puck on the near side. LaVisca gets it. Pass back into the corner. Picked up by Ames. The Cyclones trying to hold on to it. Get it cleared. Sails one over to Omaha territory. Should be icing. And it is. Omaha down by 2. You're just joining us. Been a fairly clean game. Not a lot of calls.
It has. I mean, it's been a fast game, so it's been tough,
Yep.
you know.
Kaiser, Thomas, Lucina, Vaughn, Westman in. Thomas pushes it forward. Picked up by Ames. On the near side, picked up by Kaiser. Kaiser trying to get it on the boards. Holds on to it in the corner. Pass in front of the net. Poke check as Lucino's trying to get a hold of it. It's loose. Back against the boards it goes to the far side. Vaughn got a stick. Westman got the puck. Deflected back behind the net again by Vaughn. Over to the near side. Kaiser going after it in the corner. On the near side, Thomas trying to get it. Ames holding on. Good stick by Kaiser. Oh, sorry, check that. That was Lucina.
Yeah.
Comes out as Ames going after it. Kaiser in pursuit now. Nice job by Kaiser. Holds on to it right at the blue line. Gets it cleared. Puck against the far side. Thomas with a good back check. Holds on to it, but couldn't get it to Lucina the way he was hoping to, and icing going to be called on Omaha.
Yeah.
Back on the near of Omaha. 12:25 left.
Let's move the puck. Move it around.
Grayson, Jackson, Sevra in for Omaha. Sevra trying to get a hold of that one. Deflects to the far side on the wall. Vaughn pulls it back. Gets it behind the net. Comes over to the near. Trying to hold on to it. On the wall. Trying to maintain. Gets knocked over, but Omaha still battling. Good teamwork there as Sevra clears it. On the near side. Deflects over to the far. Vaughn going after it again. With a good poke check. Keeps it at the blue line. Jackson and Vaughn trying to get it. Comes over the near. Puck's been bouncing. Back over the blue line. Westman there to get it. Trying to get that to Severa. Does. Severa going to bring it out of the zone. Comes back over to the near. Comes in for a shot as he gets knocked down. Puck behind the net, deflected by the goaltender. Jackson pushes it over to the far side. Comes up top. Lally takes a shot. Goaltender covers that one.
We got to pass the puck, guys. We got to pass the puck. We had multiple guys there, and it's just we have to pass the puck.
11:37.
This goalie's too good, just as fired at his chest.
Puck deflected towards the goaltender. Fired around by Ames onto the near side. Still on the near. Goes over the far. Volley trying to get a hold of it. Got a piece of it, but they got it cleared. Picked up by Stonebreaker. Sends it back at Ames at the goaltender. Elkin's going after it. Goes over the far side. Sends it off. Comes off the blue. Comes right at Trenton. Deflects. Picks up by Lawley. Lawley brings it over the near. Trying to get it back to Bunton. Still in the corner. Ames trying to deflect. Goes high to the far side. Ames holds onto it up top. Sends it back behind the net. 10:55 left. Puck on the near side. Deflected. Picked up by Stonebreaker.
No penalty there.
No penalty as they were holding on to him. Deflected. And snuck that one in the back corner. And Ames goes up 3-0. Coach is trying to have a word about Stonebreaker being literally molested on that one. Coming out.
They ain't even going to talk to him. He's asking to be talked to. They don't even care.
Puck deflected, grabbed by LaVisca. Pulls one in, keeps pushing that one forward as he's getting knocked over. Goaltender pushes it off the line. They didn't call that one. Severa takes a shot high, goes over the far side. Marble trying to grab it now for Omaha. Puck on the far side corner. Severa going after it. Oh, sorry, is that Severa or is that Holder?
No, that was Holder.
Far side corner. And they finally did call it that the net did move. 10:18 left. Omaha trailing by 3. Severa going to take drop on this. Puck deflected over to the far side. Gets the wall back to the far of Omaha. LaVisca grabs it. Getting it off the boards as he's trying to pass it over to Holder. Keeping it on the wall. Marble grabs it, trying to push that one back into the corner. Goes. And Omaha got it cleared. With just enough on it to get icing.
No icing.
Nope. No icing.
Yep.
Omaha coming up with it.
Oh, right out in front.
On the near side. Sails one across. Severa with a good poke check. Holds on to that one for Omaha. Marble going to get it in Omaha's zone. Gets it behind the net. Trying to bring it out. Got 2 men on him. Brings it and gets a pass near side. Roeder gets it as he gets knocked down from behind.
There's a penalty there.
And finally draws a penalty.
Right.
Omaha now with the power play with 9:33 left. Hoping to answer this one quickly.
Yeah, we've got to do something here. We got to.
Westman, Thomas, LaVisca. Thomas taking drop. Kicks one over. Stonebreaker had that one. Over to the far side. Zach getting it. Ian holding on to it on the wall. Trying to pass it across. Hits Stonebreaker. Takes a shot. Knocked down.
Good
over
shot
the far
there.
side. Picked up again by Zach. Gets it to Westman. Westman trying to pass near side. Slap shot by LaVisca over to the far corner. That hit the net.
It did go up into the net, yep.
Stonebreaker taking drop. Look on the near side, LaVisca passing in front of the net. Loose.
Yeah, nice pass.
Omaha!
That's what we needed.
Great pass by LaVisca,
Yeah.
and Zach was there to sink it in, and Omaha finally getting on the board. 9:07 left on the high-end goal. Needed that one.
Right. Let's use that, right? Got 9 minutes left here. Let's use that momentum.
Messina, Thomas, Westman, Vaughn, and Holder. Puck on the near side. Deflected over the far. Picked up. Omaha battling it in the corner. Puck to the far corner. Kaiser trying to get hold of it. Vaughn assist. Picked up by Thomas. Got it cleared against the wall. Almost hit the referee in the head on that one. On the far side. Westman trying to get it. Coming in front of the net. Deflected by Vaughn over the far side. Kaiser trying to grab it. Get it to Thomas. Thomas on the wall. Gets it cleared. Grabbed it center ice by Ames, but forces the reset. Ames is going to bury it deep in Omaha territory. A couple of them going in for a change. As Westman was coming in, got hit from behind on that one. Back to the far side it goes. Vaughn getting trying to get a hold of it. That didn't quite get a hold of it the way he thought he was going to. On the boards. Get some assistance as Kaiser trying to get it cleared. Back against the boards, back into Ames territory. Ames going to come trying to get it. As Omaha was trying to get a change on that. Thomas trying to come in, deflected behind the net. Again deflected. I think T got a hold of that one. Back to the far side. Marble trying to grab it. Keeps him on the boards. Deflected again, a good poke check, but Ames was right there. Ames had to reset though. Coming back over to the near side. Ames on the near. Tries a shot, wide left. Picked up by Jackson. Drew's gonna get it cleared, trying to pass it forward to Sevra. Grabbed by, Cheat almost had that one. They poke checked that one back. Omaha had to reset his button, pushing that forward. Just blew through two guys. Puck on the near side. And we got a Ames player down.
Yeah, they're not, the fans aren't happy about that one. I think it was a clean hit though.
Omaha taking a knee and the EMT coming out. No, you can't see, okay. So one of the Ames players down. EMT's coming off though. So that's a good sign.
Yeah. Why is it out of the zone? I was gonna say, no.
Nope, they're going back in.
Yep.
I say Button came right through.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything bad with that hit, so. Sever going to take drop on this one. Got deflected over the near side corner, picked up. Omaha tried to pass in front, still loose in front of the net.
Yeah!
Goal! Omaha! Sevra puts that one in with a backwards pass. And Omaha down by one with 7 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, great job there. Sever won it back into the corner. Cheeto got it, put it out in the middle, and Sever buried it in the back. Nice work.
Great job, boys, so far. Keep it up.
Maybe they can give a little bit to Nebraska that's really struggling.
Puck on the near side, picked up by LaVisca. Sailing one across, trying to hit Zach. Zach trying to break away out of that one just a little too much with not enough angle on it. Great job, boys. On the near side of Omaha territory for the icing call. Puck deflected. Back off as LaVisca got it cleared, trying to get that to Elkins. Nice job by Stonebreaker staying with it, and the puck goes right at the goaltender, forces the cover. Good job on the boys for that pursuit of the puck. Puck on the far side, Ames territory. Zach gonna take drop on this one. Kicks it back. LaVisca takes a shot, deflected by the goaltender. He had the right angle and everything on that. Elkins going after it in the near side corner, gets some help. Zoma passing in front of the net. Ames trying to get a hold of it. Knocks it down. Loses control of it at the blue line, but picks it up as another man comes in. Nice hit, though, as Omaha sends it on the near side. LaVisca gets it in the corner. Omaha territory. Just enough on it to get it over. The Stonebreaker going after it. Goes over to the far side. Zach keeping it on the wall. Deflected again. Stonebreaker kicking it back at the goaltender at the red line. He was just an inch or two behind it.
Right.
Back to the far of Omaha territory for the icing call with 6:07 left. Sevra taking drop. Puck back behind the net, picked up by Vaughn. Kicks it over the near side. Omaha trying to get it clear. Still in near side as it goes to the far. Westman staying on him. Picks it up for Omaha. Takes it behind the net. Trying to get it off the boards. Had a good angle on it, but they got a hold of that one. Comes over the near side again. Westman forcing him behind the net. Back to the far. Vaughn and Sevra stay in front of it. Puck on the near side. Shot taken. Deflected. Again. Got it out. I think Vaughn got that one to Holder. They poke check that one back. Vaughn got a hold of it again as it's deflected again to the far side corner. Sevra and Holder going after it. Roeder almost got a stick on that one as he came in from the side. Puck on the near side. Omaha got it cleared. Picked up by Ames. Forced to take it on their own. But they got it cleared again. Omaha has to check back again for, Holder.
Got to be smart.
He saw it. He saw
did,
it, and he was drooling for that puck at the time.
Yeah.
5:12 left. Omaha down by 1. The one Ames player that went out injured is back in, so that's a good sign.
Yes.
Puck deflected over to the near side. Ames tries a shot. As he was, Lucino came charging in. Lucino picking up the scrap. Nice pass by Lucino. Kaiser shot. Just high. Comes over to the near side. Omaha trying to get a hold of it. Elkins, is that LaVisca? Tripped up.
We got it. We got a penalty coming up.
We got a penalty on that one as LaVisca was tripped on that.
Yeah.
I would have been shocked if they hadn't called that one.
Yeah.
That was a blatant call. 4:52 left.
Their announcers don't agree, though.
Well, they got their hands up. What?
Right. She doesn't even understand what she did.
Well, when you trip the guy with your stick,
right?
That's usually a penalty. Kick back as LaVisca trying to step up. Comes forward to the near side.
Number 47, Grace Larson. 2 minutes for tripping. That's Larson, 2 minutes.
Omaha now on the power play. As Stonebreaker sends one high. Thomas going after it in the corner. Takes it up behind the net. Passes in front. Nobody else there, though. Picked up by Ames. Trying to bring it to Omaha's zone. Trying to dance past one. Omaha collides. Nice job on the back check. On the near side. Puts it in the corner. 4:20 left in the game. Omaha with another minute 24 left on the power play. Picked up by Westman. Sends one across to the far side. Omaha trying to bury that one deep. LaVisca gets a hold of it, comes in, dances with it a little bit. They put him on the wall. He sends it in the corner. LaVisca almost got his stick on that one as it goes back into Omaha territory. Picked up by Sevra, who gets tripped up. Picked up as he's passing to Thomas, and it goes back into Ames territory. Ames trying to get it. LaVisca knocked it down. Couldn't maintain it, though. Comes in for a dance. Takes Omaha! And
Nice
LaVisca
job,
shoveled that
boys.
one in the back of the net and tied it with 3:37 left for Omaha.
The nice thing, the crazy thing is that I don't know how he picked that thing out of the air, but he did. And then how to hang on to it.
On the power play, assistant number 26, Sean Loviska. That's Loviska, unassisted number 23, time to score at 3.
Puck drop. Jackson kicks it forward, trying to hold on to it for Omaha. Lally pushing that one against the walls, comes back behind the net over to the near side. Tie score, 3:25 left on the near side. Sever holding on to it for Omaha, pushing over. He's got a man literally hanging on him at this point. Puck on the near side, Bunton going after it. Icing called.
Again, we got to move the puck, boys.
Petzel, Jackson, Severa, Button, and Lawley in for Omaha. Severa taking the drop. Puck kick forward. Ames trying to get it cleared. Comes over to the near side. Bunton staying on top of him. Knocked the stick right out of his hand. Another man come in, deflected by T. Goes behind the net. Omaha trying to get all of it. Picked up by Ames. Trying to pass it in front of the net. Goes deflected over. Jackson gets it off the boards. Throws on the afterburners. Keeps pushing it forward. He's got Severa to his left. Trying to pass it to Severa. Couldn't quite pull it off. Comes over to the near side. Ames gets it back as Westman kicks one high, arcing back at Ames. Ames going to bring it out of their own zone. Near side. Back over at T. T deflects. Back behind the net. Picked up by Vaughn. Vaughn gets it off the boards, bring it over to the near side. Westman going after it. Westman trying to grab a hold of that one, getting some assistance. Comes on the near side. They took a shot. T with a glove save, but couldn't hold on to it. Vaughn kicks it back near side to Westman. Westman gets it off the boards. Omaha clears it, but they send it right back at us and forces a full reset. Looks like a couple players going to go in. Vaughn holding on to it, sends one arcing. He sees Jackson up ahead of him. They say, oh, I thought he touched it.
That's close.
That was a good attempt there. Right idea.
It was.
I don't know if you could see it from the camera, but Jackson was right at the red line.
Yeah.
And there was another Ames player right by it. I thought Ames touched it, but
it was close.
Very close.
Lie.
If Jackson could have gotten that one, he'd have had a full breakaway.
Right. There's a trip.
Puck deflected to the far side against the wall. Back into the corner. Laviska laying a nice hit. Gets the puck back for Omaha. Comes on the near side. Omaha trying to get it cleared off the boards on the near. 1:50 left in the game. Picked up by Ames. Goes over to the far. Tries a backward shot. Goes behind the net over the near side. Laviska trying to get off the boards. They couldn't hold on to it. As he does, Elkins going after it on the near side. Forces him to cover it as Ames takes it over to the far side. Back against the wall. Nice hit by Stonebreaker. Pushes it back into the corner by Elkins.
Nice.
So shot taken by Elkins. Goes behind the net. To the far side. Zach trying to go after it. Back against the wall.
It's not a penalty.
That's not a penalty when the guy trips on his own feet. Deflected, goaltender covers that one. Stop a play, 1:10 left.
Not a penalty.
$1:10 left in the game. And the parents are arguing.
Yeah. Again, it was not a penalty.
Sever taking drop. Puck back to the far side. Picked up by Roeder. Sorry. Got a little tinkle in my neck. On the near side, back to the far. Vaughn gets a hold of it for Omaha. 53 seconds left in the game.
How is that not a, I mean,
Vaughn
just taking him down.
Literally taken down on that one.
Right.
Comes over to the near side. You notice they're not arguing that one. On the near side is Roeder. Kicks it back behind the net. Takes it over as Ames shoveling it over to the far side. comes over to the near side, back in Omaha territory. 30 seconds, should be icing. Icing is called. 29 seconds left in the game. Back over to the Ames side. Looks like Omaha's calling timeout. Give me a second here. I gotta clear my throat.
Yeah, I got 53 seconds left here. Oh no, 29. What do we have time for? Just look at the wrong one. So 29.5 seconds?
Yes, and it's not running.
Right.
I'm not used to seeing that. Usually, you know, the coach, some of the coaches just call the players over in the middle of any time.
Well, I mean, there is that. I mean, I guess we didn't learn that.
No, there's a lot of coaches that haven't learned that.
Right. Yeah, and the Huskers do not. They're down 23-3 at halftime. I guess Vegas did know.
Well, you know what? It's been a hard season. You know, you lose your quarterback and stuff like that, but we still have a better record than we've had in years, so it's hard to argue.
Here's the deal: they're getting better. They're getting better every day, right?
Yep.
So it's all good.
Yep.
It's all good.
Could be worse. We could be Leaf fans. Is he listening? Nope.
Yeah, right.
That's an inside joke.
Yeah.
Back to the far side. I'm trying to get a hold of it. Poke check over to the far. Nice job as Stonebreaker gets it back out. LaVisca trying to grab it for Omaha. Kicks it over to the near side of LaVisca. It's Stonebreaker. Kicks one across. As Elkins trying to get it. Goes right at the goaltender.
No!
The referee called it dead.
How is that? Sorry about yelling at that, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
The goaltender
Poke checked it out.
Poke checked it out. He calls icing.
You can't call icing when the goaltender touches it.
Right. So now he knows he made a mistake. Go premature whistle.
12 seconds left. Puck pushed forward, deflected by Elkins, over to the near side. Ames sends it on, 8 seconds left. LaVisca going after it in Omaha zone. Behind the net it goes. Back over to the far. LaVisca getting a hold of it. Got it cleared, and that's the end of regulation with the tie.
Wow, this will be the first time for us this year, right?
Yep, 3v3 overtime. Yep. Interesting situation coming up.
Right.
Pat's questioning. Shootout? Oh, well, he's saying 3v3. Well, maybe it's a 3v3 shootout. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what it was announced. Now, I will say that we are all amateurs here, so he could be wrong. But
Right.
Pat's checking regulation.
They're talking about it over there, I think. To me, it looks like it's going to be more of a shoot. All the boys are sitting down.
This looks like a shootout.
Right.
Three player shootout. Okay. So we got a 3-player shootout coming. And he just issued the correction for it, so.
Well, here we go, boys, right? I guess we'll see who's coming out first. Ames is going to shoot first.
Starting shooting first. Number 44, West.
See what happens there. Ames coming in. And
Nice.
T with a good block.
Nice
Great
job, T.
Trenton.
Try to go 5-hole on him.
Good move by T.
Right.
Coming out for the OJL is going to be Sean LaVisca.
First for Omaha, number 26, Sean LaVisca.
Coincidentally, Sean's stick weighs about as much as Thor's hammer.
Right.
Go! Omaha!
Nice job, Sean. Went 5-hole there, too. Guy didn't drop. Thought he was going to go upper shelf. So nice job by Sean.
Shooting second for Ames, number 7, Simon Vanguard.
Ames coming in for the second shot. Coming near side. And try to skate around again. And T with another block.
Oh my Lord, that boy.
Nice job, T.
Right. Looks like we're gonna have Zach here.
Ian Zach coming out for the OJL.
Number 89, Ian Zach.
Ian coming on far side, goes in near and just couldn't quite get it in there.
One too many. It's all right. Right here, T's gonna win it for us.
Shooting third, trying to keep his team in the game. Number 5, Ryder Lawrence.
Ames with their final shot. He's gonna go far side this time. Comes in for the shot. T just was a little behind that one.
Yeah, yep. It's all right.
Parker Sever gonna come out.
Shooting third, number 25, Parker Sever.
Parker's got a good backhand too, so we'll
Yeah.
see what happens on this. So he goes to the far, coming in, gonna dance with it, shot, done.
So now, what do we do?
Not sure what the regulation calls on this. We've done all three.
Shooting
All right, we're gonna go again.
for Ames, number 8, Elliot Lillis.
I guess you go until somebody messes up at this point.
Looks like it.
Comes over near side again. And they got that one in. And we'll see what happens with the final. Looks like Carter Vaughn coming out.
Shooting fourth, trying to keep the line from number 25, Carter Vaughn.
Carter Vaughn coming out for the final shot.
Right.
He's gonna go far side. Comes in right at the goaltender and goes in. Shot.
Nice.
Goal!
That was a great move by Carter.
Omaha.
Right. Great move by Carter there.
So Carter kept Omaha alive.
Right.
For round number 5, we start off with Ames, number 88, Tate Walters.
Ames coming in for another shot. He's gonna come near side again. Comes in, deflected by T.
Nice job, T.
I saw he was on the money that whole way. Great job, good job, T, on that one. Coming out for Junior Lancers
Oh
now.
my gosh. Oh my Lord.
He's got it. That boy's got a shot.
Yeah, I got it.
He's got it. Grayson Petzel coming out.
Yeah. Here we go, big boy.
Grayson going in. He's going to go far side. Dancing right in the middle. Comes in, shot. Deflected. Good attempt by Grayson on that one. Ames coming out for another shot.
For the 6th round of the shootout, number 34, Henry Slifka.
He's going to start on the left, but he bobbles that one a little bit. He's going to have to come in center now. T in the way, and he bobbled. Nope. That was his first shot. Couldn't do it. No goal. You don't get two.
Right.
Stonebreaker going to come out for Omaha.
No, it's Rotor.
Oh, Rotor? I saw
Yeah.
the two.
Number 22,
Miles Rotor coming out for OJL. Miles taking it over to the far side. Coming in slow. Goes quick. Goal! Omaha! And Omaha wins on that over
boys, nice job. Way to come back, right?
Great job by the boys
Right.
to wake up in the third period, to bring it back,
Right.
and win in overtime.
Great job by them. Down 2-0, right? 3-0?
Yeah, down 3-0 coming into the third
Right.
period. 3 unanswered goals, and then winning in the shootout.
Yeah. Hey, hats off to T. Westman and net.
Absolutely, great game by T.
Right?
Great overtime win for T.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody for joining us. We'll have the JV game coming up here shortly, and we'll see everybody tomorrow morning at 10?
10.
10?
Yes.
Yep, 10 o'clock. We'll see everybody tomorrow morning at 10. Thank you.